Hey, everybody. Welcome to Stained Glass. Glad to have you back with us. We're on episode 3 today, and we're very thankful to have an episode 3. We really appreciate all of the wonderful feedback and the messages and the calls that we've got, the great response that we've got from this podcast. Um, we're really tickled and thankful that the Lord has saw fit to use us as vessels, and we really appreciate you guys. So, like I said, we're recording a little bit late this week. We had some prior engagements on Thursday, so we weren't able to do it on Thursday. But we're getting it to you as quick as we can. Working on episode 3, um, and of course, as always, come as you are because we're all broken here, and that's what stained glass is all about. So, episode 3 is Do you love your neighbor? Had several other things that I had kind of tossed around that we were going to talk about this week, but Wednesday night at church, it just kind of slapped me upside the head what we were talking about because it's really easy to say that you love, and it's really easy to think that you love, but we forget sometimes that our actions speak louder than words. And God calls us to love as He loves us. He doesn't call us to be judgmental. He doesn't call us to be hurtful. He doesn't call us to be prideful. He doesn't call us to be blameful. He doesn't call us to chastise anybody. He doesn't call us to gossip. He doesn't call us to hurt people.
It calls to be ashamed.
No, exactly. And that I couldn't imagine being him and him looking around being like, I mean, he just shakes his head and slaps his forehead constantly. You know that little emoji? It's like just slapping your forehead. I know, mate, just myself.
Same.
I know that God's forehead is war slam out. And Jesus's palms is probably sore where he smacked his so many times too, because he looks and he's like, Lord,
Yeah.
there she goes again. So, but that's what we're going to talk about. Got somebody here special with us today. Of course, it's me and Julie as usual. What's up, Julie?
Hey.
Then we've got my other friend. So Julie is my person. We've established that. We've told y'all about that. Mackenzie is my sister from another mister. We have been friends since we were what, 5?
Kindergarten.
Yeah, kindergarten. And it has not mattered how much time has went between. It's not mattered the distance between us. Nothing has mattered. We pick right back up where we've left off. And honestly, we act like a couple of 5-year-olds a lot of times, but it's great. So we got Mackenzie Beaver here with us today too. Tell them, hey, Mackenzie.
Hey guys. Hope everybody's doing good.
So
Ain't nothing like a friend you can just pick up with like that.
oh, I know, and that's how me and you are too. But it's different. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'll be 39 in December, and I don't have very many friends that has a friend that they have been friends with since they were children. Most of the time it's like high school friends or whatever, but it's very far and few between that you find somebody because her and I were just having this conversation last night, me and Mackenzie, of how people change. Like, you have a friend for a season. It's not like the long ride. It's like, I don't know, that person just kind of flakes out on you. I mean, I don't know how else to say it, but yeah, you do. Life gets in the way. And I don't know.
Yeah.
You just have those ones that's just
there. Stuck
well,
with
what's
you.
so crazy? Like we were watching a movie last night, and I would say something, and she's like, "It's exactly what I was just thinking," or vice versa. Like, and me and you do that. Like you don't even have to finish a whole sentence, and it's like, that's a friend.
Yeah.
Like
that's why me and Ellen are.
Yeah, that's just like a tight thing. So that's who's here with us today. I've got a couple different little passages that I'm going to read you guys out of the Bible. Kind of show you where we're going with this. I think you probably have a pretty good idea. I can say I don't know of anybody within earshot that's listening to this that hasn't been on both sides of this before because I've been the giver and I've been the receiver. And I don't know. I just feel like something I feel like that's something that we should be super mindful of because once you do something or you say something, you can't take it back. And I know we've talked about that before, but that's something that resonates really strong with me. And I think a lot of mine is because of the way I was raised, my childhood, the things that I experienced. I always strived to not have the things done to other people that were done to me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so, with all that being said, that's why it's so important to me. You always want somebody to know. Like I will tell you, y'all both know this. Every time I hang up the phone, every time I, we're ending a text message, I love you.
Mm-hmm.
I always want you to know.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that's super important. When you
Same.
care about somebody,
Mm-hmm.
you need to tell them because you never know. I mean, you don't know what the Lord's plans are.
Yeah, right. You're not promised tomorrow.
No, you're not. You're not promised 5 minutes from now,
Mm-mm.
and you won't. I always want somebody to know, that they're cared about because you never know how somebody really feels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Because you can keep up whatever kind of persona out and about that you want to, but just because you look happy that doesn't mean that you are. So we need to be mindful what we do to people. So the first reading that we're gonna do is it's gonna be out of First John, and it is chapter 4, verses 19 through 21. When they read this Wednesday night at church, I think you probably could have pushed me out of my chair with a breath. Because I'll tell you why here in a second. I'm going to read it and then I'm going to tell you what crossed my mind. And I want you guys while you're listening. Sorry, I'm going to start playing with my pen. I want you guys while you're listening. I want you to think about how it hits you. What resonates with you. What it changes in you. If you're listening and you feel led to, let us know how it affects you. How,
what it brings up for you.
Yeah, what it brings up for you and kind of where it opens your eyes to, if that makes any sense. So like I said, we're in First John chapter 4. We're starting with verse 19. We love each other because he loved us first. If someone says, I love God, but hates a Christian brother or sister, that person is a liar. For if we don't love people, we can't see, how can we love God? Or if we don't love people that we can see, how can we love God, whom we can't see? And he has given us a command. Those who love God must love their Christian brothers and sisters. So what flew into my mind, like straight out the gate when that was read? How many times has anybody ever said, I hate that. I hate them.
Mm-hmm.
They get on my nerves. I would just like to pinch their heads off.
Mm-hmm.
It's a daily basis for me.
Oh.
Or somebody does something that really ticks you off. Well, I hate them. I don't ever want to have anything else to do with it. Do we mean that? In some cases?
Probably.
Do we do it?
No.
Because the next time we see them, hey, how are you?
Two-faced.
That's being
We talked about
two-faced.
that again. We talked about that before.
I would much rather. Those of you that know me personally know that I'll about tell you whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you like it.
I'm not. I'm not that. I don't do that.
No, you're very poised. I wish I was more like you. You are tactful. I have zero. It doesn't matter if
I'm
it's
not
good.
tactful.
You are.
No.
You are, and you hold it back. You hold it together. You don't have that rush of impulse like I do. I'm like, well, let me just tell you. I'm about to tell you something, and I appreciate that to a certain degree, but at the same time, it can really get you in trouble.
Yeah.
And that's something that I have to work on because, yes, you don't have to wonder what I'm thinking. You don't have to wonder the way I feel because I'm going to tell you. But at the same time, how much damage out of anger or out of hurt has somebody like me caused?
It's a ton.
It is. Oh, it's bad.
Mm.
That is the most sharp, hot, painful, torturous thing that we have on our body.
Mm-hmm.
It can literally, and it's not even anything that you use. I mean, it's not an expenditure. It's not a hand. It can literally tear a home apart.
Yes.
It's a double-edged sword.
It is. It can literally, you can say the right thing to the right person at the wrong time, and it can cause them to take their life.
Mhm.
You can cause so much detriment and so much pain from something that's in a hole that you can keep shut.
Maybe just even a moment
Yeah.
that was something that really you didn't mean,
Exactly.
but it was a moment in time where you expressed something out of anger, out of frustration yourself,
Yep.
which led to have other, you know.
Yeah. And you can't, yes, you can go back and say you're sorry. I will overly apologize for something. And I don't mind admitting when I'm wrong. A lot of people can't do that either, and that's where pride gets in the way. Well, I ain't telling them I'm sorry. No offense. But then there you are looking stupid because you wouldn't tell somebody that you were sorry.
Right.
I'm sorry. That's
That's
either a
too.
hyphenated word and another word, or it's 3 words. 3 words at the most. I am sorry.
You know, those, even as a child, thank you and I'm sorry are the two phrases that are hardest for I mean, from a child to adult is the hardest things to come out of your mouth.
They're so short and simple.
Yeah.
They are.
Really.
But there's so much feeling.
And sometimes you have to step outside your own self
You do.
and be the bigger person. I always tell my kids, be the bigger person, and say I'm sorry, or go back to them, or whatever, but be the bigger person. So,
which can be hard for anybody to try and be the bigger person, and have that self awareness.
Yeah.
Well, I think sometimes we feel like too, and I know that I say this all the time, I have an image to uphold as a joke. I mean, and people know that I'm joking. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, look, you need to be sure that you recognize me. That's not what I mean. But like, we do have an image that we want to keep about ourselves. And part of that is a protection thing because we have been hurt.
Yeah.
We know what that hurt feels like.
Yes.
We've had our feelings hurt before. There are people that we have wanted to hear I'm sorry from so bad. And you never get it.
Never.
So we know what that's like. So that quote unquote image that we have to uphold is actually kind of like an armored suit for us to be able to go out and do our thing. Because you don't want to hurt when you're soft-hearted, because you carry everything. You feel,
overthink things.
Yes, you do. You do. You constantly overthink. Your heart hurts. Your feelings get hurt easy. But you don't want everybody else to see that. So you're going to keep that exterior to a certain degree, and then anybody that knows you truly knows how knows how you feel. They know your heart. But with all that being said, with that exterior that we're trying to keep, a lot of times we hurt others with it. We don't mean to. But they do something to make us upset, and for us not to be able to deal with it anymore. We don't want to feel that hurt anymore. Instead of saying, hey, maybe you shouldn't have said that. That wasn't very nice. Or you hurt my feelings. Instead of that, I hate you. Go away. I don't want to be your friend anymore. They're mean.
Well, and I always told my kids growing up to kill them with kindness. And sometimes that like switches the emotional click in their head, and it has. I've done it. Kill them with kindness, and it just flipped a switch on somebody. I guess I don't know, and it was a conviction from the Lord or something, but it has. I mean, But then there's those few that
you can't be good to.
You can't be, and two-faced, and they're never going to apologize.
No.
Even, because I know I have been to Shane and I asked him, do I need to write, send, ask for forgiveness from this person? And he would say, why would you do that? You haven't done anything. Whatever's done is on them, and you just pray for them. And I know anybody who, we have talked about this in Sunday school. Who is your neighbor? Who is your neighbor? Love your neighbor as yourself. who is your neighbor?
That's not just
That's
people that
that's
live
not
beside you.
yeah.
That's anybody that's in the
anybody.
world
Yeah,
that you're
anybody
with.
is your
That's your
neighbor.
neighbor.
But even the guy who hit us, I've never. Well, I say this lightly. I have say I hated him because he took my forever. But instead of saying that, I prayed for him.
Yeah.
I prayed for him. God, convict him. Something.
That's the other hard part to this, is to pray for your enemies. That is hard.
Yes.
Because in my mind, I say my mind, my human flesh.
Mm-hmm.
What am I going to pray for them for? I already know where they're going.
Yeah.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
What did you just say? That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
I could just as well go there as they can.
Right.
That is not just a hard thing for us to do as flesh or as Christians.
It is.
That is something hard to do
In general.
in general
Yeah.
and in your faith.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it's a whole nother level of faith. And I don't want that to be taken wrong. You already are faithful in something that's not tangible. We've been talking about tangibility, the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
But then for you to place the trust to fix something that hurts you so bad, because it's in our natural nature to fix anything.
Mm-hmm.
We want to handle it. We want to fix it. We want to see it come full circle. It's kind of like that old saying, or not old saying, the saying. I guess everybody said it from beginning of whenever till now. But what goes around comes around.
Mm-hmm.
It does. We have to keep in mind, it's not our job to make what came around go around. It's not our job to sinfully push it through.
And sometimes not our job to fix it.
It's not our job
It's
to
not.
fix it. It's not our job at all to fix it. That's what I used to tell the kids. I led the youth for, I don't know, 7, 8 years at church, and I taught Sunday school. That's what I would tell those kids all the time, because I had a wide age group anyway. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
I had them from 9 to 19.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Trying to find something to teach a 9-year-old that a 19-year-old can relate to, or vice versa.
right.
It's a lot. It's very hard. You have to have something that's, don't take this wrong if you're 9 and you're listening, that's simple enough for you to understand, but also that a 19-year-old can take out
And use.
and use. Because
Right.
10 years, in the grand scheme of things, when you're an adult, is not that much. 9 to 19, that's a huge,
Completely.
because you're in 2 total different realms of life. I mean,
Right.
everything is different.
Learning and life
The anger
experiences.
issues is totally different, right?
Yeah.
There's no experiences that the 9-year-old
Right.
has that the 19-year-old does. So there's different hurt, there's different anguish, there's different, there's things that, that
different
they're
areas of life that they're facing right now.
completely.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And, they're more passionate about different things. So the 9-year-old is all into playing football and baseball. This one over here is trying to take his girlfriend out and trying to figure out how he's going to get enough money to buy her roses for her birthday.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
it's just
Right.
2 total different things. And I would tell them, the 9-year-old would be angry about something or be hurt over something. The 19-year-old, the same. But their views on what they were angry about or what they were hurt over, the 19-year-old thought the 9-year-old was dumb, and the 9-year-old didn't understand the 19-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So the best way that I could find to explain it, so God sent Jesus here to live in the flesh, to be one of us, for us to see,
Mm-hmm.
for us to know that there was part of God that was here in the flesh that understood us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that our relationship with him would be the same as it is if we didn't have something that we could compare it to, because he knew.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he walked on the earth
He did.
33 years, and he probably seen a lot.
Oh, yeah. Well, you've
And
just
lived
in
it.
what teachings that we have
Yeah.
that have been written down, we see the hurt that he felt. We see the anger that he felt,
Sadness and
the sadness, the grief, the loss, the happiness,
betrayal.
the betrayal, all of the good
Frustration,
works, the
the
frustration,
love.
the love. All of those things are not sinful. Those are feelings. What I just named off, those are feelings that he had. The sin comes in as how you handle them. So if you're upset and you're angry, should you go outside and throw a brick through your neighbor's car window? No, that's sinful. If you're upset and angry, you need to figure out how to deal with that. You need to talk to the Lord about it, pray about it, read about it. Then,
Maybe go
after
to that
you're
person.
calm, then you can have a conversation with them. In the heat of the moment is not the time to do it. Unless you're one of those people that can hold it together and keep your stuff together and be able to converse about it at the time. 9 times out of 10, the person that caused the anguish between you and them and made you feel that type of way, they don't even realize what they've said at that point.
Or they may be going through something.
Or they could be going through something and they just snapped.
Yeah.
Exactly. Communication. You didn't ask. They didn't tell. So here you are in a situation that don't even have to be what it is if you communicate.
Right.
But some people aren't good communicators. That's not your fault. So you shouldn't be sorry for that. And that's what I tried to explain to them. You know, all of the feelings that we have are natural and normal. We're supposed to have feelings. Jesus exhibited those feelings. We have to be careful what we do with the feelings that we have.
Yeah.
We have to be careful how we handle how we feel. Even if you're sad, somebody that you love comes forward and like, let me hold you. Get away from me. You scream at them, you're mad at them, whatever. Well, that hurts their feelings because they don't understand. They know that you're sad and they're wanting to fix it.
Just let them get in your space for just a few minutes.
Yes.
That's what Shane always said when visitors came. Just let them get in your space just a few minutes. They'll be out.
Yeah. And they mean it out of the best intentions. Sometimes I feel like if you run people off constantly and you shun yourself to be alone and you put yourself away from everything to decompress or, I can't deal with that like that. I've got to go away and I've got to do this. You're missing a blessing a lot of times.
Right. A lot of times.
Correct. Yeah. Exactly.
Because
it might be God actually intervening and putting somebody in your life for that reason.
Correct.
So if you keep on pushing and pushing and pushing, like you said, you could miss that blessing, and it may be Him trying to intervene to help you to become a better person,
right.
a better version of yourself. So,
And we have to keep in mind too, not only are we missing a blessing, a lot of times we take other people's blessings away from not doing what we're supposed to do. When you can feel it. You can feel it. You know what's right and what's wrong.
Yeah.
You have that intuition, and I don't think that's accident that we have it. He designed us the way that we are on purpose, and it's perfectly done. I mean, we're very intricate beings.
Yeah.
The brain itself. And I don't know how in the world people think, like, to me, it's crazy that there's not a God, that we came from a Big Bang Theory.
Came from monkeys.
Or we
Why are
came
there still
from
monkeys?
Exactly. Does anybody know what the definition of evolution is? Evolution means to leave from one and turn into the next. Well, if you're leaving from one and evolving to the next, that means your ladder is gone. Well, I go to the zoo, they're there. They still live free range in different places. I mean, they don't live around here. I don't know where monkeys exactly are from. Congo, wherever. I don't know. Somewhere South America, North Asia. I don't know. Wherever monkeys live. I'm not a monkey expert if y'all can't tell. But wherever monkeys live, they still live there.
Yes.
Well, if we were them, they wouldn't be here.
And there has to be a creator, We
didn't come from an asteroid.
No.
If you even think about the complexity of DNA itself,
Exactly.
I mean, it's like mind blowing to think down
And
to the
that
little
came-
details of how to birth a baby, how it's going to grow, how do you nourish a baby naturally, with a mother breastfeeding. Like, there's even to the hair on your body.
Oh, yeah.
and its protectiveness actually over it and how the organs work. I mean, it's like that has to come from somewhere of it being thought about,
Well,
you know,
it's like
to
the giraffe. You always use this example. Their hearts are huge because they've got to pump blood to that head,
right
that
big
long
body.
neck. But when they bend over, there's a valve in that giraffe that shuts off when they bend over to drink water. Because the heart, if their valve wasn't there, then the blood from the heart would shoot to the head and blow the head off.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, so that's an
Little
intricate
detail.
detail that cannot be evolved.
No.
I mean, that cannot be evolved.
Well, I mean, you look at things that happen on a daily basis, and I don't understand how people can think that there's not, um, like you look at car accidents, you listen to stories of people that, have been in different type of accidents. There's no explanation, and they'll tell you there's no explanation. There was something with them, like you talk about being covered in grace. You saw it.
Saw it. Mm-hmm.
That's the Lord giving us a glimpse, letting us know, hey, I'm here.
I got you.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here.
I heard it.
Yeah.
Heard it.
And he talks to us. He talks to us in different ways other than just being vocal. Doesn't have to be audible. We have, or audible, however you say it. We have eyes. We have ears.
You have senses.
We have
you
senses.
Intuition.
We do. And all of that stuff is stuff that he gave us for us to be able to go forward and be able to.
Use for his glory.
Well, yes, but for us to be able to live, for us to be able to have discernment, for us to know right from wrong. Even if you've been taught that a dog's a cat and a cat's a dog, in your, like, you feel that
Yes.
something's not exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't give us that on accident.
Mm-hmm.
It's for us to know right from wrong. I know that probably wasn't a great example, but that was the first thing I could think of. When you're being told something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You can just feel
Something
it.
feels off.
Something feels off. So going back to the other reading, this is going to be out of Leviticus. This is chapter 19. This is verse 18. This one right here hits home too.
Mm-hmm.
These were two of the ones that really got me Wednesday night. Do not seek revenge or bear a grudge against a fellow Israelite, but love your neighbor as yourself. I am the Lord. How often do we do that?
I mean, we love ourselves. I mean, we love us some us.
But I'm talking about the grudge part.
Right.
Or wanting to have revenge.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, I'll go whoop him.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, I've said that a blue million
yeah.
times.
My child has said that about me. I mean, not about people who would hurt me.
But I think I can say for myself, the reason that I want to jump to that is because I love that deep.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want you to go through pain.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want that person to be mean to you. And we want instant gratification. We want it right now.
Yeah.
We want to see what's going to happen to them right now.
Right.
Maybe that's not in the plans. We're not supposed to see it. We're not supposed to do it. God didn't say, if your neighbor ticks you off, you go get a hand grenade and blow their house up, okay? Or you drag them out of the car by the hair of their head. That's something I've always fought with is anger. Is because I mean, I've gotten a whole lot better. That is one of my hard pieces, is because I don't mind being confrontational.
You want to hurt somebody that hurt you.
I do. I want to hurt somebody that hurt me, and I want to hurt somebody that I love.
Mm-hmm.
Because I want them to feel that hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You hurt them, I
Right.
want you to hurt.
Right.
Yeah, I don't. The guy that hit us again, you know, in my mind, my heart's already forgiven, but in my mind, my mind's not ready. But yeah, I want him to suffer. My head says, yeah, God. I mean, and he seeks his own revenge.
He does.
And which, like I said, I pray for him. I pray for him. I pray for him. Not every day, but I do pray for him that something out of this
Changes him
changes him.
for the better.
For the better, yes. But because he took something from me. He took something from me. And I've had to back the devil off too.
Yeah, because when you're having a hard time, when you're struggling, when somebody's hurt you, the devil sees prime opportunity.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's add fuel to that fire. Look, she's fixing to do something stupid,
Mm-hmm.
and he's not wrong.
No.
Because I will do stupid in a second.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean,
It's like your mouth. It's like your mouth.
overload your butt.
It's like your mouth is unleashed when the devil says,
Mm-hmm.
"Yep, got her.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna say something. We're gonna say something," and it's like, bam, you said it.
Not only is your mouth unleashed, your mind is unleashed.
Yes,
Because it's almost like at the time
They're
when
attached.
you're doing it, they are. But at the time when that's happening, you're so angry and you're so out of sorts and you're so blown up. How many times have you said things and you don't even remember what you said?
yes,
Right.
many times.
You can't even
Many
recall
times.
it. And you're sitting there thinking, well, it's just words. The person on the other
Right.
end of it,
Maybe
their
not
heart's
for him.
broke.
Yeah,
They feel some type of way about you that they never felt that way before. They look at you different.
I thought they were a Christian.
That right there. That right there. That irks me.
Mhm.
That comment in itself irks me.
Mm-hmm.
What's a Christian supposed to be?
Right.
Does it tell you to come to the house of the Lord because you're perfect?
No.
Does it tell you to seek the Lord because you're perfect?
No, when no one's perfect. But
No. But that's what kills me.
Mm-hmm.
People that aren't Christians. Some that are. Well, that's not very Christian-like. You making that double-sided, backhanded comment to me, do you think that's Christian-like either?
That's judging.
Judging.
That's judging.
Yeah.
Instead of judging me, instead of beating me down, instead of talking about me behind my back,
Embrace
instead
me.
of exactly,
Ask me what's
love me
wrong.
through it,
Mm-hmm.
teach me.
That's like when our kids make mistakes. I mean, my kids know all of my warts. I've told them. Don't make the same mistakes I made. But yet they're going to make mistakes.
Right.
Our job as parents is to not accept the mistake, and not to badger them about it, which I've done that too, badger them about the mistake that they've made. Well, ha ha ha, see what happened and blah blah blah. But it's to love. Love your kid.
Well,
Love
and
your
you
kid.
have to, like, there's,
No matter what. It's like Jesus.
Yeah.
He loves us in spite of us.
Right.
We are to love others in spite of others,
that's like, I think it's Martina McBride. I'm going to love you through it. That's what he does to us.
Mm-hmm.
How often do we do that? We only do that to select people.
Mm-hmm.
Does he choose?
No.
No.
He gives us all that opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
We have the opportunity to tell him to,
Kick rocks.
kick rocks. But does he do that to us?
No.
He never tells us to kick rocks.
He says, I'm here.
I'm here. I'm always here.
Come to me, all you heavy laden.
It's just like we were talking about the other day, when there's only one set of footsteps, it's because he's carrying us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He don't leave us. We walk away from him
Yeah.
on a daily basis.
But he's right here
He's right with us all the time.
behind us.
Right here with
right
us all the
beside
time.
us. Mm-hmm.
I know what he looks like when he's trying to chase me sometimes, because it's like chasing. Have you ever played pinball?
Mm-hmm.
And the little thing, bing, ding, ding, ding.
Mm-hmm.
That's me.
It's popcorning around.
Yeah, he's just, well, wait a minute. I'll be back in just a minute. She's went right field again, and she's supposed to be going left. I'll be right
That's what
back.
she's doing.
But I'm so thankful for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
We think that we love our friends. We think that we love our family. We think that we love the neighbors that we choose to love. We have no idea.
Mm.
He loves us beyond anything that we'll ever see, beyond anything we'll ever feel, beyond it all. He didn't choose who he loves. He loves us all because we're all created in his image. He didn't ask us in his word, well, go out and find you a few dozen that you like. Be sure that they're all into the same thing that you're into. They all have the same flaws and views as you do. Be sure that they all dress like you and they've all got the same hair color. Go find you those people and make them yours. He didn't say that.
Right.
He loves us all and that's what he expects us to do. Doesn't matter if they're blue-eyed, green-eyed, brown-eyed. Doesn't matter if their hair's black, orange, purple, green. Doesn't matter how melanated their skin is. Doesn't matter where they're from or what their accent is.
Right.
It's
We're
not what
called
he
to
calls
love.
us. We're called to love, not to judge. We have one judge.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah.
Right.
We're all going to get judged on our judgment day.
Yeah.
Right.
Regardless of when that time is. He knows. Thankful I don't. I'd make a mess of it.
Right.
He's going to take care of that. If we live where we don't, and there's going to be times that we're all going to do it. But if we do our best to live judgment free, we're sweet to everybody when we see them. If you see somebody that's having a hard time, stop and pray with them.
Mm-hmm.
Stop and talk to them. You see somebody in need, if you've got it, give to them. You might not have it right then. It don't have to be anything that's monetary. It could be your time. It could be 4 words. It could be a hug. It could be a prayer. You can still give what you can. You can give of yourself when you have nothing else.
Right.
And I think we get hung up on that too. That's where a lot of the loving thy neighbor gets to the wayside because we think that we have to buy somebody something. We think we need to give them money. Yes, money's great. You have to have it to make the world go round. Is it the root of everything? No. Evil. That's it. So why would you plant seeds with evil when you can give of yourself? You can pray for somebody. You can love on somebody. You can just be a decent human being. That's all he's asking us to do. Love them. Be precious. Be concerned. Take the time to ask. Do I do that? No.
Mm-mm.
Do you do that all the time?
No.
Do you? No.
No.
We all get caught up. Life gets in the way. But it's okay.
Right.
You have the opportunity to do better. So do so.
Leave the world in a better place than you left it.
That's exactly right. That's all he expects. That's all he expects. He expects us. Good works is not going to get you into heaven. Tells you that right here in his little book, in his good book, not little book, in the best book that's ever been. Tells you right in the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Your salvation, your relationship that you have, only you, that you have with Jesus Christ is what's going to get you into heaven. He does call us to do good works.
Right.
He calls us to be good people. He calls us not to lie. He calls us not to murder. He calls us not to kill. He calls us, well, murder and killing's the same thing, but he calls us to be all of the good things.
But if you do it in your heart, you've already done it.
Yes,
So
you have.
yeah.
That's where I say the whole thing, if I'm thinking it, I may as well say it because he already knows.
Right.
He already knows. But with all of that being said, there's nothing you can think. There's nothing that you can do that you cannot ask for forgiveness for.
Right.
Everybody can be transformed and everybody can be changed. So I just want to leave you guys with this. When you're out and about this week, and you see somebody struggling, stop.
They're your neighbor.
Take the time. Take the time to say a prayer with them. Take the time to hug them. Take the time to find out why they're hurting.
Right.
You never know what a blessing you'll get from it.
Mm-hmm.
Stopping and doing for them may be what you needed to get you through.
You don't know the impact you could potentially have on somebody,
Right.
You don't.
but just a little bit of kindness, a little bit of time. And
That could be the only good that's happened to that person. That could be the only good word they have all day long.
right.
And we don't know what people's struggles are. We don't have a clue. That right there to me is a mouthful. You don't know what somebody else is going through.
Mm-hmm.
Be good to them. Take the time to listen. Take the time to understand. Let them cry. Hold them. Reassure them.
Yeah.
We need that. We need each other. He knew that. We need the good, we need the bad, and we need the ugly. We need the bad and the ugly to forge us further into greatness.
Into the good, yeah.
To know
Yes.
what's good and appreciate it.
That's right. We need the bad to make the good good,
Yeah,
if that
mer-
makes any
Be that
sense.
mercy shower.
Yep. Mercy me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yep. Show mercy. Show grace. Show what you've been shown by the Lord and Savior.
Mm-hmm.
It'll make the world a better place and make you better for it. So I challenge you guys, love on people. Let them know that they're loved. You'll get more love out of that than you'll ever realize.
Mm-hmm.
But let them know. Guys, I think that's all we got for today. We appreciate you being here. I think we're fixing to go out on an outing and go get us some coffee and go enjoy our day together. I mean, it's just, the
We're
Lord
gonna
is
go love
just so
thy
good.
neighbor.
We are going to go love thy neighbor. And it's pretty awesome that the Lord gives us people that we can go have coffee with and we can go enjoy that time with.
Yep.
That's something that's special. Guys, hope you have a great day. I hope you go out and show a little love, show a little grace, show a little mercy. Like I said, if there's something that sticks out to you, let us know. Let us know, how you see it, how you feel about it. Maybe how, you going out and doing good made better for you.
Mm-hmm.
You guys have a good week, and we'll be talking at you again into this week. Thanks for hopping on with us. This is Stained Glass. Come as you are. We're all broken here. We love you, and so does Jesus.